The Philosopher's Pulse.
Unlocking 6 psychological tools for better connections. Have you ever paused to think about how small psychological technique can dramatically transform your interactions? Understanding these techniques isn't just interesting. It can significantly impact your relationships and communication skills, making social situations smoother, more enjoyable, and ultimately more rewarding. The power of names. Let's start with a simple yet powerful technique: using someone's name in conversation. This isn't just a matter of politeness, it's a game changer. When we address someone by their name, it captures their attention and fosters a genuine sense of connection. Picture this. A teacher calls on a student by name during class. Instantly, that student feels valued and included, creating an atmosphere that encourages participation. Now think about your everyday conversations. Whether you're chatting with a friend or networking at a professional event, using names can significantly deepen your connections. It signals that you're genuinely interested in the person and what they have to say. So make it a point to use names in your interactions and watch how it transforms your relationships. The art of giving. Next up is a fun and effective strategy: handing someone something while making a request. Imagine asking your sibling for a favor while casually tossing them a snack. This simple act can create a friendly atmosphere, making it much harder for them to refuse. It's a playful way to enhance cooperation and establish a sense of goodwill. Consider this. You might hand your friend a remote control while asking them to change the channel. The humor and lightness of the moment not only make them more likely to comply, but also foster a strong sense of camaraderie. Experiment with this technique in your daily life, whether at home, work, or social gatherings. You'll find that a little gift can go a long way in getting the cooperation you seek. Harnessing Pavlovian conditioning. Now, let's dive into something intriguing: the Pavlovian theory. Remember Ivan Pavlov and his famous experiments with dogs? He discovered that dogs would salivate at the sound of a bell when it was consistently paired with food. This principle isn't just for dogs. You can harness it for your studying. For instance, if you chew a specific flavor of gum, like peppermint, while reviewing your notes, that flavor becomes linked to the material you're learning. Later, when you chew that same gum during an exam, the familiar taste can trigger your memory, helping you recall crucial information. It's a delicious way to enhance memory retention and make studying more enjoyable. So, next time you're gearing up for an exam, pick a unique flavor of gum to pair with your study sessions. This small change can boost your academic performance and make your study time more effective. Embracing cognitive dissonance. Now let's explore cognitive dissonance, a fascinating psychological concept. This term refers to the discomfort we experience when holding conflicting beliefs or attitudes. But here's the kicker. This discomfort can serve as a powerful motivator for change. Imagine someone who values health but struggles with poor eating habits. This person may experience dissonance when they indulge in junk food. By shifting their mindset to prioritize wellness, they can adopt healthier eating patterns and align their actions with their values. This principle can also extend to personal outlooks. Someone who believes in the power of positivity may work to cultivate a more optimistic perspective, leading to improved mental well-being. Visualize your goals and embrace that discomfort as a motivational tool. It can inspire action and reinforce the mindset you want to achieve, fostering meaningful changes in your life. The door-in-the-face technique. Let's talk about a clever persuasion strategy known as the door-in-the-face technique. This method works wonders! Here's how it goes. Start with a large request before following up with a smaller one. The idea is that when people decline a significant request, they may feel compelled to agree to a more reasonable one afterward. For example, a child might ask their parents for a huge dog, fully aware that it will likely be denied. But when they follow up with a request for a smaller pet, like a hamster, the parents might be more inclined to say yes, feeling they're making a compromise. This technique can be applied in various scenarios, from personal requests to professional negotiations. So, when you have something to ask, consider starting big. Awareness of fatigue. Now, let's address an often overlooked factor: fatigue. Did you know that being tired can significantly influence your decision-making? When our cognitive resources are depleted, we become more susceptible to persuasion and less likely to critically evaluate requests. Picture this scenario. After a long, exhausting day, your friend asks for help moving furniture. Despite initial reluctance, fatigue may lead you to agree, simply to avoid further discussion or because you feel overwhelmed. This tendency to acquiesce when tired can lead to commitments you might regret later. So, what can you do?
The Philosopher's Pulse. Like, share, subscribe and leave a comment.